Oh,
so good. Like, when you're watching it, it's the most important thing happening on the planet at that time. And your reactions, I'm really excited what you're going to be like at home if you haven't seen what happened, because we did warn you, the Banished are with us. We got faithful Sonia and traitor Ash on the sofa. How are you?
Got nervous all over again watching that. How many times can you die?
It's so good. It's the fact that you've just got to lie to all these people, and it's just not like us, is it? You just go straight out your comfort zone. You're lying straight to their faces. I mean, Ash, you give it your best shot at lying to people's faces, but
I'm clearly not very good at it.
I can tell that you didn't feel comfortable with that lie straight into their face, and you were a little bit stabbed in the back by your fellow traitors last night, weren't you? What went wrong?
Well, I think perhaps was I too trusting of my fellow traitors. But, you know, we're traitors. Traitors got a trait, right?
Yeah.
That's our job. That's our job. That's what we've got to do. But I think, I think maybe I was just a little bit too trusting.
And everybody did pick you, didn't they?
They did.
And Sonia, you even picked Ash as well when you were in the show. You thought Ash was a traitor. What was it, you think, that gave it away?
Well, I didn't actually pick her at my one-round table.
It was at breakfast, wasn't it?
It was at breakfast.
You were straight in there, Sonia.
Melongate. Well, the thing is, I was kind of practising being tough, mean, sort of gangster granny. I thought, I've got to get into this. So I thought, right, because, you know, I'd originally said, I'm a real knitter, I was going to knit one, purl one, kill one. So I was like, and I don't know if you saw, but I was actually trying to sort of shoot their pictures to get into a mean... Like, I thought, you can do this, you can be really nasty. So I thought, I need to practise with somebody very nice. Saying, oh, you're a traitor. So I thought, I always eat melon in the morning. So I thought, whoever is behind the melon, I'm going to ask. Because I didn't want to walk along too far, and I didn't want to end up in front of the bacon or anything. So I thought, I'll get in front of the melon. There is Ash. I thought, I'm going to try this.
So awkward
there
as well,
I am
wasn't
going,
it?
you're a traitor. And poor Ash. I mean, how did that feel?
I mean, that knocked me for six. I had no clue what happened.
No. Where did she get that from?
I was thinking, what happened? You know?
Do you know what's really brilliant about it? Because obviously and you can tell now from having met you, you're playing a game in there, so you're carrying off a different persona. Particularly with you, Ash, because you're quite stern in there. I mean, we could hear you laughing when we were doing different items this morning. Both of you, an absolute ray of light, real joyful. So you had to bottle that up, Ash. And that must have been hard. I think maybe that was the giveaway, that there was this joy and kindness in there hiding.
You know, and I think maybe that was possibly my downfall. I think had I had just been myself a little bit more, you know, I like to joke around, I like to have fun, but I had to be quite serious, right? So I think maybe that was my downfall, actually. Had I had relaxed a little bit more, been myself, enjoyed myself, maybe people wouldn't have looked at me. You know?
What does it feel like, you know, when the whole group turn on you and they accuse you of being a traitor? Sonia, what was it like for you?
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a shock, to be honest, because it's only really as you walk into that room that you first realise somebody's going to go tonight. And it kind of dawns on you, it's such an atmospheric room. And you've only just, in my case, you've really only just met people. And then I thought back on the day, and you know, typical me, I thought I never found my off button. I was chatting all day, and I thought maybe others have been a bit more strategic. Then I relaxed because Diane was straight in there.
She's good, isn't she?
Oh, my goodness. Like, before Claudia had finished speaking, she was annihilating Ant. And I thought, my heart was going. I thought, blimey, this is tough. And, you know, it was... And then somebody else, I think a couple of people got a bit of a roasting from there, so I thought, oh, dear. And then Ross did his thing about all the evidence he had about me, which we still haven't seen, have we? But I think everybody was happy to hook onto anything because you don't really know each other at that stage.
And when someone spots a crack, everyone joins in and they go for that. That's the way you
Especially in the early ones, I think. I think if Ross had been a bit further around the table, I might have had more of a chance.
Let's talk about Ross and Diane. Anyone spot that relationship?
Not a clue. Honestly, I was as surprised as everybody else. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
So that's a massive spoiler to you as well. You did not know that.
Did not have a clue.
My goodness.
Honestly.
Well, you've got the people left in there now. Ash, who do you think is playing a really good game? You've been there, you've seen it strategically. Who's got a good game plan?
It's hard to say because you know, I feel like I need to be a traitor till the end, you know? I've got to support my traitor brothers.
Even though they slapped you in the back.
I know, but I've still got to support them.
All right, OK.
The show is called Traitors. It's got to be about the traitors.
And what do you think? Who's doing well? Who's going to...
Well, I think the person who's just being incredibly brave and amazing and giving it all is Johnny. Did you see him last night, jumping over those pontoons? And, I mean, he just gave it everything. I love Johnny, so, yeah, he's my boy, but I have no idea.
How would you play it, Jose, I wonder? What do you think? I think, Jose, you do really well in there.
Oh, if there's a celebrity one, I'd love it. I would absolutely love to do that.
What would you choose, though? Would you choose traitor or faithful?
Oh, I'd have to be a faithful, because I'm terrible at lying to people's faces. But do you know who I think is going to do really well? Miles. Because he's so lovely.
He is.
And nobody thinks he's a traitor in a million years, do they? Or anybody got any suspicions in there, Ash?
To be honest, when we're in that tarot, you know, we're all having a chat about who we've talked to in the day, and I never heard Miles's name come up. So, because he's just too sweet, he's too lovely.
He is lovely.
So,
do you know who's magnificent in it? Because she sets the tone. I love the role she played. Claudia Wilkman is fabulous.
Just a legend.
Icon.
Incredible. And, you know, she plays quite a tough role, but actually she's got a very soft heart. She really cares about us underneath that.
Yeah.
And even on the first day, you know, when we lined up and we thought, oh, no, this is happening again. But she actually knew all of us by name then, in the instant she met us, and I thought, you know, she really cares.
She's a lovely person.
She's
I was gobsmacked. I was gobsmacked that she knew our names.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
but you haven't even met us yet.
Yeah.
She's so perfect for that role.
Amazing.
Perfect, yeah.
Big question, who do you want to win and why? Sonia, you go first.
Well, do you know, I change my mind every day, and one of the advantages of leaving early, and there aren't many because I'm heartbroken, is I'm watching it with you. So I change my mind every time I watch. I mean, I really, you know, Johnny's amazing, Molly's amazing. But I was rooting for Ash as well, and look what happened to my rooting. So, so I shouldn't root for anybody.
Ash, have you got anyone you're rooting for?
My traitor boys.
You're still
Gotta be my traitors.
I think Paul's going to get found out really soon.
Do you reckon? I can't. Honestly, well, the one good thing about leaving is that I can finally relax, and now I can watch the show as a viewer, and I cannot wait.
On that, can I just ask you, because it was all shot a while ago, I mean, this is the moment you're coming out. The world's seeing you now.
Yes.
Sainsbury's is going to be other supermarkets available. It's going to be very different from this moment on for both of you.
Oh, it already is. Do you know what? I'm so careful about what I pick. Like, I'm not going anywhere near those yellow stickers anymore.
Or the melons.
I know. And I was in a very well-known ladies' shop the other day, and I was looking at little pink coral silks, like no beige big ones for me. So, no, you've got to be very careful where you go in the shops now.
What's it been like for you, Ash?
I have been staying quiet so far.
Have you?
Well, I can't for long, can I? I still need to go do my food shop.
Might take you a while.
Just had millions and millions of viewers.
You get really noticed out there.
Yeah.
They're all very kind, all very excited, and I like it when people say it wasn't fair justice to Sonia, and I'm like, yeah, go for it.
Well, it continues tonight at 9 o'clock. We cannot wait for the next series. We're all on the edge of our seats.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you, and
well
thank
done.
you for being such a good contestant.
Lovely to meet the real you. Really is. Well done. Thanks so much. Yeah, right.